Hello and welcome to Art Alive Music. This week we're at Africa Oyé, the biggest African music festival here in the UK, and it's happening here in Sefton Park. As you can see, loads of people coming this year again, maybe you were here as well, to enjoy African, Caribbean and British music. We're going to go and chat with Paul Duaney, who's the artistic director of the festival Africa Oyé. The festival started 23 years ago.
Yes.
Tell us a bit how it started.
It was started by a gentleman called Kenny Murray, who's a Glaswegian chap who studied in Glasgow universities, and then after he finished, he decided to go to Africa, just like traveling. He went all over north, south, east, west, and he just found all this amazing music as he went travel that was distinctly different from anything he'd ever heard. And he was like, wow, this is amazing, fell in love with it. And he was like, well, how am I going to get this, I want to bring this music over to the UK. He knew he was moving back to the UK, but he didn't know where. So apparently, the legend says that he had a pen with a map, and he sort of closed his eyes and something like that, and it ended up on Liverpool. And then the ironic thing was, Liverpool's history with the transatlantic slave trade and big links with Africa over the years. So it all seemed to fit together. But I know that when he first came up with the idea, I know that a lot of people were like, an African music festival, and found it a bit kind of strange. Things have changed, as we know.
And so you were telling me as well that it started in Birkenhead 23 years ago.
Yeah. I think it used to be in Prince's Park, and then it moved to Birkenhead Park, and it was funded by Wirral Leisure. And at the time over there was a lot of funding, so they used to basically pay for everything, and all we had to do was worry about the music program and the hotel and travel, which was really easy and simple to work out. And I think the problem with, although I liked it in Birkenhead Park, the problem was we were almost like part of another festival. So you had the main balloon festival going on, and then Africa Oyé. But as time went on, we started to get bigger and bigger, and it was almost like, well, you know what? Do we really need to? We need to be more autonomous and have our own festival. And funding was getting kind of low over there as well, and we were like, and I was like, the black communities in Liverpool, surely it would be, not that I just want it to be for the black community, but I want them to feel included, and it was hard for them to get over to Birkenhead because of the distance and various other reasons. So I thought, let's get it back into Liverpool, and lucky enough, Liverpool City Council came on board, and we've been here ever since, and it seemed to be making a success of it.
Last year was your first year as artistic director after the departure of your director?
Yeah, people, when I tell people that, it's almost like they can't believe it because they've always seen me as the face of Oyé. And to be honest, I didn't really want to make a big deal of it anyway, because it makes it sound like I've only been doing the job for 2 years, and I've been doing it for 17 years. But I started off giving out flyers in Birkenhead, with a rucksack on my back, sweating, doing all the hard work, and then just basically I've done every single role that everyone has done here. I've done it, and sometimes all at the same time, because up until about 5 or 6 years ago, me and Kenny used to just do 90% of the work on ourselves, particularly the pre-festival work. But now I have, a good team that I bring in the office and on site, which means that on days like this I can sit here talking to you. Back in the day I'd be interviewing you and then be running out over to sort out a trader and then running onto the main stage. So it was crazy. But now my job's very relaxed. All I have to do is worry about things like weather.
But you're also one of the people, I guess, choosing the artists coming around.
Oh yeah, the pre-festival work. I do all the program, which that's something that I learned from Kenny. It's a skilled thing anyone can go out and pick, 10 bands to put on the stage, but it's all about how those bands kind of flow. you know, in terms of, you know, tempo. You know, festival bands have to have some sort of, it's not just about going on the stage and just like playing some music. You have to have some colour and charisma and spectacle, especially for a festival like this. You know, it's not just about the music's the most important, but
course, yeah,
everything that goes along with it is you know, makes up the ambience of the festival. So it's the music, choosing the music program carefully is very important.
And it's been free for all this time. How do you manage with that?
I really don't know. It's getting harder and harder. I mean, you know, on a serious note, like, if people knew how much it cost, you know, I'm not going to go into figures and stuff, but it's a hell of a lot of money to put on a festival, and a hell of a lot of responsibility in terms of health and safety and stuff like that, that we have to make sure is all present and correct. So it does get harder. We just have to kind of sell merchandise, we have to sell drinks, we have to sell, you know, get traders to appear, which we do, and that's how we manage to do it. But it really, really is, you know, playing a balancing act every year. You know, so there you go.
But people can give donations as well?
Yeah, sure. I mean, there's plenty of ways, you know, on our website of keeping Oyé free, you know, text donations. We have obviously all our merch. We have an online store now. We have something like 20 items now on our store, which is great considering we only had two years ago. What other ways? Many other ways of keeping, you know, helping us to keep free, basically.
Great. And so for 23 years, to try and make it different each year, you try and adding things. This year you have Oyé Introduces.
Yeah. That was an initiative we thought, because we get so many local bands wanting to play, and it's really hard to say to them, look, you know, we're an international music festival and we really concentrate. Our mission statement is all about bringing the best of Africa and the diaspora to Liverpool, and people sometimes don't get that. And, you know, I just thought to myself, well, how is there a way that we can include, you know, northwest-based bands without compromising our program? And I just thought, you know, the early part of the festival is normally quiet, people are arriving, and, you know, that's a really good opportunity for them to get their name on a bill with a big, you know, an international lineup, and, you know, it helps us in terms of opening the festival. And you know, so the two groups this year we chose were Pieces of a Man from Manchester, who were absolutely amazing. Really liked them. Kind of neo-soul kind of band at high quality. And then tomorrow we got a guy from Liverpool called Murky Waters. He's a singer-songwriter who wanted to give an opportunity too, so we'll see how that goes. Great.
Well, I'll go and talk to Pieces of a Man in a second, but
okay.
Yeah. What happens now? I mean, you like, this is the festival right now. Mm-hmm. I guess you're going to take maybe a few holidays, maybe after that. But then when do you start planning the next festival?
You know what? It's only a couple of months really, because the next few months are about, you know, budgets and reports and finances and you know, all that kind of stuff, all the boring stuff that I hate but you have to do. I have a little break in Wales next weekend just to get out of the whole system, you know, and just recharge my batteries. But we also, there's other projects that we do out with the festival. For instance, we tour bands around the UK, and that's to help promote the name of Africa Oyé in other cities around the UK. And we also host learning and participation projects in schools and colleges and stuff like that, which we're going to be doing throughout the year. So there's always kind of something going on. We don't really, back in the day, we have the festival and it's almost like, you know, okay, we've got a nice break now and we don't really have to think about it again until sort of January, February. But now, the bigger it gets is the earlier you have to start. So literally only about a month really before we start the process again, you know. Debrief meetings about last year, where did we go, you know, if there were anything we can improve on for next year. And then of course travelling to try and start looking at the programme for next year. I might be going to Mali later in the year, which will be really exciting. I'm going to Budapest for Womex, which is a big world music expo in October. So yeah, there's plenty of work ahead to do, which is really exciting.
Sounds exciting, yeah. Thank you very much again, Paul.
No problem, pleasure.
just after for more Africa Oyé. Welcome back to Art Alive Music. As you can see, this week we're at Africa Oyé here in Sefton Park to enjoy and celebrate African music. And we're going to go and have a chat with some of the artists who took part in the festival, starting with Pieces of a Man, a 7-member band from Manchester, all about soul. So guys, you've just opened the festival. Can you tell us, how do you feel now?
Amazing.
Oh, yeah, it was awesome. We really loved it.
We were dry.
Yeah, we're dry. We're loving it.
When did you start exactly? I mean, you've been running for quite a long.
Yeah, we've been together a few years now, but this outfit's about a year old.
So it started as a 4-piece, then went down to a 3-piece, and now we're a 7-piece. Multiplication, we're going forth, multiplying. It's good.
And that's the thing as well, is that there's plenty of different instruments. I mean, you got bass, guitar, turntablism as well. I mean,
Yeah, DJ, I'm on a little keyboard.
Sax,
Drums,
flute.
sax, flute. Yeah, flute. You didn't get to see the flute next time.
We got all bases covered.
great. Your music, it's based on soul. You've got plenty of influences, but it's like neo soul as well. Can you maybe tell us a bit about that?
Always me. Yeah, it's just Jill Scott, D'Angelo, Bilal, all those guys that were just feeding into what we do, and then yeah, we're just trying to mix it up with the DJ, bring some different samples in. And it's all original material. Yeah, it's just.
What's next for you guys? Are you going to other festivals? Are you gonna come out with a new EP as well?
Yeah, we're going to start putting some more stuff down, get into the studio during the summer. We're in Leeds in a couple of weeks, and then from then we're just writing and recording and introducing pieces to the world.
how are you?
I'm great, how are you?
Brilliant. Today's been amazing so far.
So you're from Kreative Kaos. You created the company?
That's right, I am chaos. I live and breathe it.
And so tell us a little bit, what is it about?
Well, I came back from working abroad. I've worked as an entertainer and a cruise director for years. I came back to Liverpool and the kids weren't having enough fun and doing enough cool things. So I thought we need to make this happen. We need to make a change. And so with Kreative Kaos. So we look for kids with raw talent who love to have fun, who have great energy. We help them get what they want.
And so what do you do exactly? I mean, you have classes?
We have classes. We run our very own youth theatre, so we sing, we dance, we act, we do the full musical theatre spectrum. We've got all the training going on. We also do some cool classes like Chaos Goes Pop, where we take the kids into recording studios and teach them how to do pop stars and make a pop video. We do all of that. We have craft workshops. We also go out to shopping centres and events, and we put on shows like we have today, Africa Oyé.
Yeah, I've seen the performance. It's just amazing. It's breathtaking, really. Anyone can join? I mean, is it for every kid?
Anyone can join. It's an open door policy. From September, we're upping our age. At the moment, we have children from 6 to 11, but from September, we'll be taking children from 6 all the way up to the age of 14. Our youth theatre runs every Saturday from Chaos Studios, which is in the city centre in the Gostins building on Hanover Street. So we run every Saturday during term time. We also have additional classes after school every evening too.
Great, that sounds really good. Thank you very much again.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, kids.
Thank you. Thank you, guys. I'm now with Paul and Italia. Hello.
Hi.
How's it going today?
It's amazing. The sunshine has come out. We can't believe it.
Yeah,
it's
we've had a great day
fantastic.
dancing so far, so we're just looking forward to the rest of the festival.
So you're part of Movema. Today you're dancing because music doesn't go without dancing anyway.
Yeah.
So what is Movema exactly?
So Movema is a well dance company based in Liverpool. So this is our 6th year here. We actually launched our company at Africa Oyé Active Zone. So it's so great to be back here again. So we dance around the world, from Africa to India to Spain to China,
Caribbean.
so Caribbean, Brazil.
Great, awesome. So you're bringing the people along, you're dancing and people dance with you and you're just like...
Yeah, it's fantastic. It's for all, so from young to old, anyone can join in, and it's a really great celebration of African dance and African music.
Great. So you yourself, you're more specialized in Afro-Caribbean music. Can you tell us a little bit maybe how to dance on that?
Certainly. So we've just had a little snapshot of our Afro-Caribbean dance class. So it's all about the undulation coordination of the body, the rhythms, the polyrhythmic nature of the music, adding those extra flavours with the body, and really having fun.
Now, how do you characterize it though? I mean, there's special movement, and in the music there's instruments that you don't find anywhere else as well.
Yeah, it's really fusing reggae, calypso, traditional African forms, and I think it's so hard to put it in one line, but I think it's just those different rhythms of the body and popping each part to the chest, the hips, the ribs, the legs.
Just let yourself go, don't worry about it, and just move yourself and have fun whilst moving. It's just like a celebration of dance.
So today we're at Africa Oyé, but what if people want to participate like all along the year? What should they do?
They can get in touch with us at Movema, and the great thing is we're going to be having our first Unlock the Box Youth Dance Battle.
Youth Dance Battle taking place today.
Yeah.
It's going to happen at 5 o'clock, so we're looking for anyone just to take part, people from the age of 8 and under up to 18, any style of dance, just to come and share the skills and show us what the young people in Liverpool can do.
And the beauty about this project is it delivers free dance to 18 and unders throughout the year, and it's funded for another year and a half, and it's going to be across Liverpool. So watch out for Movema, watch out for Unlock the Box, and come and dance with us!
Great, thank you very much guys, have fun, thank you.
You want to challenge me? Yes, you do!
You can jump higher than me?
Oh, yeah. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7. It will be magical. Misbehaving. I'm not going to care at all. So baby, this is the home I'm not leaving. I can't get over this feeling. This feeling. Trouble when I leave the house. I like to go back and
It's already the end of the show. We hope you enjoyed it. If you couldn't make it this year, come next year to Africa Oyé, the biggest celebration of African music, and it's happening here in Liverpool. See you next time.
like a boss. I'm getting morning and evening.